issues which have arisen through the 2010-11 school year, which the Lakewood Board of Education has expended monies which exceed 130% of the statewide average per pupil amount as published in the Taxpayer Guide to Education Spending. Thus, the Board of Education for the 11-12 school year has previously set the maximum dollar limit of $350,000 in the 2011 school budget submitted previously to the Ocean County Office of the New Jersey Department of Education, and will provide appropriate notification to the Board if it becomes necessary to exceed this figure. Moreover, the Board of Education will adhere to the district guidelines previously adopted in 2008 entitled Legal Service and Professional Service Contracts and Public Relations. In addition, the Board of Education will utilize the services of Mel Wines if needed to review costs and fees. Laura Winters is here, I believe. She has agreed, I was told. Personnel certification. Laura Winters will be the curriculum assistant to the superintendent, effective September 23rd, 2011. It will be a month-to-month basis at a salary of $5,000 per month. Am I reading this? Okay, reports and recommendations of the superintendent, personnel certificate transfer, Yvette Kukero, effective October 3rd, terminating June 30th, 2012. She will be from the Director of Pupil Personnel Services to the Assistant Principal on Clark. She was rise and did speak to the board. I'll let Arlene read the long one, if you will.
This is appointment of staff stipend positions for co-curricular. Lori Downs, Coordinator PE, $3,960. Rachel Twig, Coordinator LA, $3,960. Candy Herringer, Coordinator SC, $3,960. Candy Herringer, Advisor 2014, shared, $467.50. Carol Bowers, Advisor 2014, shared, $467.50. Tony Ponte, Coordinator Fine Arts, PALS, JROTC, $627. $3,960. Joe Swain, Academic Excellence, $627. Joe Swain Chess Club, $627. Brian Snyder, Art and Set Director, $1,328 twice. Vicki Ryder, Chef's Club, $627. Michael Filardo, National Honor Society, $627. Jessica Camp, Psychology Club share position, $313.50. Martina Lambiasi, Psychology Club share, $313.50. Huggins Vicky, Gay Huggins Vicky, Gospel Choir, $1,491. Gay Huggins Vicky Yearbook, $2,502. Amy Klinger Ruddy, Advisor 2012, $2,137. Eileen Greco, Key Club, $627. Jeanette Callahan Malaya, English Club, $617. Angela Curran Lift, Drama Club, $1,695. Janine Sassy, Student Activities Treasurer, $5,125. Joe Spinelli, Future Teachers of America, $627. Joe Spinelli, History Club, $627. Alwina Modulewski, Advisor 2015, shared position, $467.50. Maria Velez, Advisor 2015, shared position, $467.50. Maria Velez, Spanish Club shared, $313.50. And Deborah Sinai Carrion, Spanish Club shared, $313.50.
Through the chair, Ms. Silva, you did get an email from the Gospel Choir. They are looking for uniforms. If you recall this, I want to refresh your recollection. I know it's a little hot in here. Perhaps air conditions would help, but you do recall getting that email that they're looking for. Remember the Gospel Club that was here?
Yes.
And they're looking for the board. I don't have that email in front of me, but it was to buy Gospel Choir uniforms. If that's what it is, uniforms, not to exceed, and this is from memory, not to exceed $3,500. Are you recommending that?
Yes, I am.
So that would be added. I don't have the exact email in front of me, so. Right. Yeah, let me ask Gus. Gus, those are the addendum. Is there a motion to pass the addendum?
Motion to pass the addendum.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, roll call.
Mr. Friedman,
Yes, I believe that. On the addendum.
Mr. Greenspan,
Yes.
Ms. Micchio. Yes. Mr. Seibert,
Yes.
Mr. Silver,
Yes.
Mr. Tipp, I'm sorry, he's not here. Mr. Slavkin,
Yes.
Mr. Grunheim.
Yes.
All addendums passed.
Hold on.
The chairman, there may have been one of the board members to his credit pointed it out. On page 4, we'll have Gus look at tomorrow. It seems like 2 of the non-public schools were either inadvertently listed twice or they could have given 2 packages at 2 separate times, but we will make sure if they are the same package, then it will not be duplicated. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, I've asked, thank you for that board member pointing that out, and Gus, you will get the answer to an email tomorrow. That would be, yes. Then another board member had asked Mr. Kakavakis why we tabled all those pages for transportation.
Because, as you stated before, we have worked with the vendors last night, resolved many issues. All of those quotes, if you will look, only one vendor quoted, and I feel now that we have worked out our differences, we can get much better prices with more participation.
Thank you. And people from Clark and Clifton, if those problems continue, please let Mr. Kakavakis know immediately. And should he not be available, let others.
I'm here all the time. I'm here from 6 in the
We
morning
need
till
to
10
give you a
at night.
bathroom break and a lunch break. Not dinner, just lunch.
Motion to adjourn?
Motion, I don't know exactly what the position called, but it seems that there's a need for somebody to help in the Title I department. I believe Michael used to occupy that position, so I'm making a motion to restate. I'm not sure what the salary is, but if somebody could shed more light on what was the position exactly called and what was the salary. But my motion is to reinstate Michael for that position.
I appreciate Mr. Zlakin and Mr. Silver. That would have to come, while I appreciate your confidence, et cetera, that would have to come from the superintendent, and that could be discussed with the superintendent at the appropriate time.
You can answer now.
Sean, you want to
I
raise?
prefer to discuss it with Esquire Inselbook at a more lengthier time.
Hey, make sure that's in the questions. Okay. Thank you.
Motion to adjourn?
Yes.
Right, so many nights.